Before the kitchen fires up, before the chef sharpens his knife, someone has already handpicked the ingredients that makes magic happen. Welcome to Flavor and Figures. Today we are going behind the scene with one of the most trusted fruits and vegetable suppliers, Sunberry, delivering daily freshness to top hotels and restaurants. While Sunberry was started and built by visionary Abu Bakr, it has tirelessly managed by his co-partner Omar. From farms to restaurants, Omar works to ensure kitchen stays stocked with freshest ingredients day after day. Now we are going to meet the founder of the Sunberry, his name Abu Bakr. How did Sunberry started and when?
Actually, I'm here since 2009 in Dubai, and I'm working in the same industry. Later, 2013, my brother came to Dubai and he was not having any work. Then I was getting call from my mother to do something for my brother. Then me, my brother, we thought of doing something. We tried to do something, then it did not work. And later we decided, okay, we set up a company together. Then me, my brother, we started the work. Only two of us doing delivery by myself. Then later we keep growing over the years. Now we are supplying more than 300 customers with we are having around 100 employees. My aim to keep the legacy, keep the Sunberry as a brand. Even I am not here, Sunberry legacy should continue.
That's great, guys. One more thing, and how and when Omar joined you, how you know him and for how long you know him?
Actually, Omer and I started our career together. So it was when we were working. There was a discussion that Abu, if you start something, we had a plan. He knows my passion for the customer service. When I was working also, like myself, I always used to go extra mile for the customer. From there, when I started the company after 1 year, from the beginning also, when I was starting the company, I always used to take the advice from Omar. We like a brother, we know each other. Then initially also, when I am buying the first vehicle for the company, Omar is the one to help me.
So I know you started your journey with the salary of 1200 dirham while back. What you have achieved throughout the years, and if you can tell like briefly to our audience, like what was the struggle and what you have achieved in your entire journey.
I came from Bangladesh. Like my uncle, he brought me in 2009. Then I started my career as a helper, vegetable picking in one company with 1,200 salary. After gradually, I grew myself, and after like 7-8 years working in the same industry, me, my brother, together, we have started this company. I've been always being inspired by how Dubai leadership. I used to follow His Highness Sheikh Mohammed. One interview in BBC, he used to say, I wanted to be number one. Who I am today is possible because I'm in Dubai. I want to make Sunberry one of the biggest brand, not only in Dubai, across all GCC.
That's great, guys. You see, a vision and dedication made him grow. But one more thing which he mentioned about Dubai and his ruler. Yes, you know, people say Dubai is the land of opportunity. That's true. If you are dedicated and if you are committed what you want to do, this country helps you to reach your goals, reach your dreams. He started with 1200 dirham salary. A guy, within a decade, he built the empire where he is now having a team of 100 people. He have more than 30 vehicles, and his operation is not only limited in Dubai. It's Dubai, Abu Dhabi, and many other Emirates. Plus, they are heading towards B2C as well. So, hats off. Now we have a co-partner of Sunberry, Omer. Hi Omar, how are you?
Assalamualaikum. Thank you so much for coming in.
It's a pleasure, absolute pleasure always to meet you. How are you doing?
It's good, it's good. Summer is heating up. Let's see how it goes.
That's every year same thing. Tell the audience something about you, what you were doing before, being a part of Sunberry. Your little bit of history.
I've been in the industry for almost 15 years. I started my career with fruits and vegetables. Sunberry, we set it up based off our experience in this industry, things we saw that were lacking, things we saw needed more focus on. And we set this company up together with me and Abu Bakr. It's been almost 8 years now. And it's been a very good journey. We focused especially on customer needs, customer satisfaction, which we felt was something that was lacking in the industry before.
Great. One thing I would love to know, from the beginning itself, it was you had the same vision. You're going to focus on B2B, like restaurants and hotel, or you had different beginning and then you diverted to B2B?
In terms of B2B, initially the focus was especially on sourcing. Of course, we come from a B2B background. Dubai hospitality industry is huge. So our main focus was always that to make sure that partner with establishments and food outlets that are iconic in Dubai. But our initial focus was especially on our sourcing, how we source the product, where we source the product from. B2C is something that we've always worked towards. It's an ongoing journey. We are actually planning something pretty soon, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, the B2B has always been our main focus so far.
That's great. So as you said, like we are going to see Sunberry in B2C soon, near future.
Yes, so
That's exciting.
details.
Yes, I'd love to see that. What is the main source of your origin? Like from where you source your products? Is it locally or internationally, or which part of the continent is the main you're sourcing from?
We source produce from almost all over the globe. Our main products are coming in from South America, from Europe, from Africa, even Australia, China, Asia. But we do source regionally and locally as well whenever we can. UAE in itself, as you know, is a pretty diverse market, and it relies a lot on imported produce. But recent shift in local farming has actually boosted availability of locally produced vegetables, herbs, fruits even, quite a lot. So we import from local farms whenever it's available, whenever it's possible, whenever it's in season.
Okay, that's good. If you can tell our audience, like, what are the main items comes from different countries. So because we consume every day fruits or vegetables, but we don't know this is coming from where.
Oh yeah. Yes, absolutely. This is something that I'm personally very passionate about. Getting to know the story behind the product, to know the story behind the produce. I can say most of our products are coming in from well-organized, quality-controlled farms and producers that we partner with. So let's say our tomatoes come from Naples in Italy, from a gentleman named Uri. He's a third himself.
Wow.
Has a strong control and the techniques of farming. Our avocados, they come from Michoacan in Mexico, from a gentleman named Jose, who has a family business of producing over 30 tons of avocados a month. This is something that we especially focus on. Locally, we source from suppliers in Al Ain, from Sharjah, from Ruwais, farms and small communities that have started growing. Other than that, from South Africa, we have produce coming in from Spain, from Holland, from Rungis in France, one of the biggest markets in the world. Dubai has become a central stage for fruits and vegetable industry, especially because of the location and because of the scale at which the operations happen here. We go about 30 to 40 tons of produce every day.
Wow.
And the capacity that we have in our warehouses actually that kind of volumes and quality with quality control, basically.
You mentioned, it's so diverse, right? We are sitting here, products are coming from Mexico, products are coming from China, which has two different opposite directions. And so what are the main problem you face when you are, handling these perishable products, which is coming from different part of the world?
Yes, the nature of the product is perishable. So one of the most challenging produce when it comes to hospitality, as you will know, is fruits and vegetables. It's one of the biggest expense in restaurants as well. The biggest challenge we have is quality control. That also comes with temperature control, hazard control and everything. So our main focus is making sure that we have control on the climate in which the product is sourced and transported, from the farm itself to our warehouses, from our warehouses to our customers. A cold chain is basically maintained to make sure that the product is preserved as long as possible. Beyond that, we have a very strong quality control team which controls the product quality once it arrives, makes sure everything is up to date and everything is in good condition. And then when it also goes out, they make sure that the rotation of the inventory is controlled, so everything stays fresh. And if something is not up to the mark, we try to avoid sending it to the customers.
That's very deep, guys. Like in this, especially when it comes to fruits and vegetables or any products like this, two things are very much important. One is your temperature has to be on point. It has to be controlled throughout. And the second, FIFO, like you mentioned, first in, first out. If you miss, you ruin the entire chain of.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's true.
It not only affects our customer, it also affects our inventory and our wastages as well. So it's a lose-lose for both.
So what does a typical day look like in your operation?
So normally we start early morning before sunrise. The team comes in, they load onto the trucks. Trucks are chiller controlled. So they complete their deliveries and then they go back home. In the evening, we start again, where the preparations for the order is done, the purchasing and the store inventory is controlled. They prepare all the orders, the quality checks and everything, and then we close out in the night.
So you said you start early in the morning before even the sunrise.
Yes.
The biggest challenge, because I'm from this restaurant industry, and everybody needs their produce before 10 a.m.
Yeah.
How you are able to supply like different areas of restaurants and hotels at same time?
So that's basically our logistics team. Our logistics supervisor, they plan the routes for the deliveries in a way that everybody gets their orders on time. Of course, due to uncontrolled factors, sometimes delays can happen. For that, we have a customer relations team that coordinates with the customers.
How you ensure the products stay fresh from the farm to the client?
Well, that's our facility and our logistics, but I can absolutely show you.
Please.
So this is where we store our produce. This is our main staging area, which is temperature controlled and quality monitored. We make sure that everything that comes into the store is checked for quality when it's coming in, and everything that goes out is checked for quality as well.
Okay, so you mentioned this is the place where the temperature is being controlled. And from here, when it goes out to the vehicle, that is also chilled. Right? That's good. And until that temperature is maintained until it reaches to hotel or restaurant.
Yes, correct.
That's great. What do hotel and restaurant look for in a produce supplier?
Quality. But yeah, consistency, communication, logistics, if you're able to keep your promises. So hotels, restaurants are looking for a partner, somebody who they can rely on, so they can focus more on their customers and they can rely on the supplier to take care of whatever their needs are.
That's true. As from the restaurant background, I can vouch for it. If any of your produce supplier is not consistent, he can't work with us. So he's right. Quality and consistency is the key part. I know I'm asking this question and I did in past a lot. How you manage the last minute request?
Last minute request, preparedness is the key. We understand hospitality is a very surprising business. Sometimes you don't have business at all. Sometimes a person walks in with 10 guests and the restaurant needs produce immediately. So one of the key factors is inventory control and logistic preparedness, which we do on a daily basis.
One last thing I want to know, how you handle the customer feedback and complaints?
Feedback and complaints are very important to our business, especially with perishables. So we use technology to track all the complaints that come in. We take action to make sure that they are corrected immediately, and follow-ups with our customers to make sure they're not repeated. Besides that, there's a weekly meeting with our HACCP team where we review all the complaints that came in, review all the products that were having more problems, and make sure that we are prepared for the coming season.
Great. And now I want to see my favorite part. Show us some fruits and vegetable and their origin, where it comes from. And if you can tell us this specific avocado or this specific tomato you import from Italy, as you mentioned, and how much quantity you import a day or a week or a month.
Absolutely.
Please, let's go.
So we have baby carrot coming in from South Africa. They're coming in 200 pounds pack. Very common in breakfast cuisine. We get a lot of demand for it. It's very consistent in quality and very good for their presentation as well.
What is the difference between this baby carrot from South Africa and the regular ones we get in the supermarket or the grocery?
So these will be more naturally grown. They're not grown for commercial purposes. So you have a better flavor, profile, and much better nutrients.
So you're saying like it's kind of organic or
No, they're conventionally grown,
okay.
but of course they're not grown for mass production.
Okay. And what's next? Just
Next, we have Turkish seedless watermelon. They're in season right now. Very consistent in terms of quality and color. They're a good competitor for when it comes to Australian watermelon, which is a little pricier. So they are good in terms of pricing.
what is the difference if you can say just in price? I know Australian we buy sometimes because my son hates it to eat watermelon with seeds. So I have to get that one. So what is the price difference between the Australian and this one?
These are easily half the price of
Okay.
Australian. Australian typically sells at around 20 dirhams, 22 dirhams. These you can get at 11 and 12 dirhams.
And taste wise?
It's very good. When it's in season, it's a very good quality.
Okay, great. Now you know if you want the seedless watermelon in half of your price, go for which one?
Sindhi Pakistani mangoes right now in season for a month only. They're very good in terms of quality and consistency.
Awesome in taste.
Absolutely.
I love it.
Absolutely. One of the best mangoes.
Yeah.
We have Italian Altamura baby leaves. They're coming in from the Altamura region in Italy, which is known for its quality and freshness. It's a very fertile land, and Filazino is one of the best brands that they have. So we import these on a weekly basis, somewhere between 1 ton
Wow.
to 1.2 tons. And it also has mizuna, baby spinach, baby roca. So all those mixed leaves come in from this particular region in Italy.
So in this packet, it's mixed with the baby kale, baby spinach.
So typically, a masculine mix or in a mixed lettuce would have baby red leaves.
Yeah.
That's bull's blood
Yeah.
or sorrel leaves. Then it has baby spinach, baby roca, some mizuna if it's a good quality season and a good quality mix there. We normally print it at the back. These are all traced for their traceable. They're all traced for the farms. So every batch comes in fresh and can be tracked back to the farm itself.
That's awesome, guys. If you're, salad lovers, you know what to get.
Okay, so portobello mushrooms from Oman. Normally they were coming in from Holland, but Gulf Mushrooms in Oman is a very good supplier for mushrooms. Portobello mushrooms, if you know, are basically adult chestnut mushrooms, which are basically teenage white mushrooms.
How much do you consume a month or a week?
Portobellos are very good for steaks and burgers. So we go about 200 kilos of portobello mushrooms in every 2 days. Shipments come in every day from Gulf Mushrooms.
Wow. Look at this, guys, how fresh it is.
Coming back to the subject of salads, this is Prince of Britain heirloom tomatoes. They come in from Italy, but they're sourced regionally from all across Europe. You have yellow tomatoes, you have Côte de Boeuf, you have San Marzanos, you have orange tomatoes, you have black tomatoes, you have green zebra tomatoes. You can have all the tomatoes you want.
So far, maybe you guys knew only there is cherry tomato and the regular tomato. But now you know how many types of tomatoes.
Regional rock melons, very sweet. Right now in summer, this is the best time to have this.
From where this come?
These are Iranian. Cherry bunch tomatoes. These are coming in from Holland. Our chefs love it for their flavor and their profile. They're used for breakfast, for presentation, and for sauces. Very good flavor profile. Everybody loves strawberries. We get it from all over the world. These are organic US strawberries. Very sweet and a punch of flavor.
Can I try?
Yes, absolutely.
It's nothing better than fresh strawberry.
Local farms have been doing very good with cresses. This is a box of Sakura mix. It has reddish, green seashore, purple seashore, amaranth, broccoli cress. And it's a very neat product that is competing with the quality that you get from Dutch suppliers.
And what do you do with this?
Mostly the focus is on presentation, but they do pack a punch of flavor. So put it on your dishes, put it on your breakfast sandwich. It's a very good profile.
Mainly for garnishing purpose?
Yes, mainly for garnish. These are one of our best sellers. These are avocados from Michoacan, Mexico. There's a gentleman named Jose. He sells us these all year round, especially when they're in season. We get a very good, consistent quality for this product.
What are the difference between the Mexican avocado and let's say a Peru avocado, which is both are has. But what is the major difference?
Mexican quality is a lot more consistent. It's a lot more creamier. The oil content is a lot more in the avocado. So when you, let's say, make your guacamole or when you put it on your bread toast, it's much more consistent.
Great.
Imran may also try some of our fruits. I'd like you to sample them. Tell us your opinion.
It's an honor, and I never say no to fresh fruit. My favorite, dragon fruit. Normally, I give a comment or my opinion to the food I eat.
So these are Thai dragon fruits. The mangoes are obviously from Pakistan. Then we have Kenyan pineapples, Mexican avocados. The figs are from Brazil.
There's one fruit, it's always people struggle to get the good one, fig, right? Everything else you might gonna get good quality and bad quality, but fig, I'm gonna try it first. Then I'll let you know. Great. We have avocados.
Avocados are from Mexico, Michoacan, like I mentioned, but you should pick them up because they're fully ripe.
And if you see avocado have less water content, what does that mean? To get more cream. Oh, they're huge. They're from where?
The grapes are from Chile. I think these are Australian. I'm not really sure.
Why leave pineapple behind? Wow. I'm not gonna finish all. I'm gonna take some home. And before I leave this man, we're gonna ask him one tip. If one of you guys want to open tomorrow this fruits and vegetable business, how they can open and should they open?
Do not do it. If you value your peace of mind and your family, please don't do it. But yeah, you may be able to make some money, but it's a lot of sleepless nights. It's a lot of hard work. The struggle is always there, especially in the beginning. But if you're committed, if you're passionate about what you're doing, this industry has been a blessing.
So you heard it. If you're dedicated and if you don't mind sacrificing your time and you want to give all of your hard work, then you can step in. But first, you have to know from where you're going to source. You have to get your great clienteles, because sourcing is important, same time selling is important. These are the products which you cannot keep and stock in your warehouses. It has to come in and go out. Before food makes it to your plate, it starts here with people like Omar, who wake up early and hustle hard and make sure your ingredients are arrived perfect on time. To all the chefs, restaurants and hotels, if freshness matters to you, Sunberry should be on your radar. Thanks for watching Flavor and Figures, where we go beyond the plate to celebrate the people who feed the industry. Don't forget to like, subscribe and stay tuned for next episode.